before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers. You guys have pushed me over 500 subscribers. I am currently trying to get to 1,000. Once I hit 1,000, someone will be walking away with a baby bottle of B. So the only rules are you have to subscribe and you have to enter baby B in the comment section of any of my videos. So this is letter A. It was dumped on 5/12/22. So if that is a date that is close to your heart, go ahead and enter the win and walk away with a baby bottle of B. Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host Myron. Today we've got Proof and Wood's Deadwood presents Tumbling Dice. Look, I walked into a store last Christmas. No, this was before last Christmas. And I saw this thing sitting there and they had it on sale, 35 bucks. Regular price is around $54 after taxes. So I don't think it's talked about enough. Bottom drop, bottom drop, bottom drop. Now you guys know I'm a sucker for store picks. I walk into the store. This was probably about a month before Christmas last year. So I see this thing sitting there, $35 for a store pick. I didn't know anything about it except that it was a store pick. And it comes in at a little over 118 proof. So I was like, the proof is there, the price is there. Let's see if the proof is in the pudding. Let's get it. Now I'm gonna pour some in the glass, man, and like I told you in the intro, I do not think Tumbling Dice is talked about enough. Proof and Wood has a lot of spirits. I mean, they've got their Deadwood straight, they've got a bourbon and a rye, they've got rums, they source from Canada, they source from Poland, they source from all throughout the United States. I mean, they put out a ton of spirits. Do they distill? No, but that doesn't mean that it isn't good juice. So when I first got it in the glass, man, I just couldn't get over the fact that it's only 5 years old. I mean, it does have a little bit of a youthful note, but it's not grain. But when you put it in the glass and get it on the palate, that's where it really shines. That's where it really shines. So getting into the nose, you just got like a hint of an ethanol that comes across. You get a little bit of a butterscotch, a little bit of a nuttiness, more of a sunflower seed nuttiness, and I've said that before. I know that note doesn't strike many people, but to me it comes across like a sunflower seed. Just a slight hint of brown sugar, and maybe just a tinge of vanilla. Let's go into the palate. $118 does not kick you in the face, does hit the back of the throat with a little bit of spice and a little bit of heat, but it goes across the tongue so sweet. That brown sugar and maple syrup note, man, it has a almost like maple syrup and bacon. I mean, it has like this nice smokiness in it, but it's not like a peated smoke, more like smoke and barrel char. And that smoke and barrel char mixed in with those maple notes and that brown sugar note, and it is like bacon and maple syrup on pancakes. I mean, it is it is that good. That's why I said I can't believe this isn't talked about enough. I don't know if people shy away from it because of the price, because when you go into a store and you see 55 bucks for a brand that you don't know much about, it is hard to spend that much money. I understand that. And like I said, I took a gamble on it because at $35 and a little over 118, hey, what did I have to lose? So I got it home and I was pleasantly surprised. You're not going to get that all the time, and I understand that. With a high rye mash bill of 36% rye, 60% corn, and 4% malted barley, it does have a little bit of spice and kick once it gets to the back, but it does not heat you up all the way across. Like I said before, coming in at 118, you would think that thing would be on fire, but it is not. Let's go back into the nose one more time. Yeah, more of those maple notes come out. After I went back in, just the maple notes, those sunflower seed notes. There's that savory bacon that comes across the nose. And all of it transfers over to the palate. Let's go back in one more time. Yeah. I don't know if they are all this good. This was a store pick. Like I said, I am a sucker for store picks. I got this from 925. This was a store pick. If they all are this good, this brand should be talked more about, because who's ever picking the barrels and blending the stuff together, they're doing a heck of a job. Let's get into the breakdown. There is no chase because, like I said, we don't know anything about it. But what I pay over retail, I paid $35. I bought a backup bottle after it came off sale for $54. That they had a 4-year in there that was going for $44, believe it or not. So I don't know how Tumbling Dice does their pricing. The 4-year was $44. The 5-year was $54 after taxes. So maybe they do it $10 per year. I don't know. Either way, this is some good juice. Would I pay over retail for it? No, I think it is priced appropriately. I think you can put this up against a lot of other competitors in that price range and walk away happy. Would I give it to a new bourbon drinker? Even though it went across the palate very smooth and I really like those sweet notes, I would not give it to a new bourbon drinker, because at 118, like I said, it has that spice and a little bit of that heat on the back of the throat, and I think that may turn a new bourbon drinker off. Would it always be on the bar? That is my third bottle. This is my backup bottle. This was the backup to the first bottle, and you see where that is at. So with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out unless you head it to a drop. Till next time.